Okay,
Yes.
so this one, yeah, so this one is kind of the more common problem, and it actually demonstrates everything that we've been talking about, right? So we have a customer, Zanders Sporting Goods, right? They were stuck a little bit back on Magento 1.9, and they had done everything we said not to, right? So they had 5 seconds, by the way, in some cases was being kind. So page loads of over 5 seconds, um, rendering of photos, being able to get in and actually order something, the shopping cart, all of that had tremendous bloatware is what I like to call it, right? So by just enabling everything instead of and putting everything on the UI, they had created real problems, as well as the mobile just plain didn't work. That was not going to happen, right? So we kind of tackled every single problem we just talked about. First was to upgrade the system. We moved them into, the newer, fully functional 2.0. We upgraded that system and we moved them to a very competent host, Robert. And we had them able to take advantage of the scaling of the responsiveness of a solid host as opposed to on the cloud, as opposed to standard servers sitting in a closet. Big difference. Um, and then the last piece is a bit of creativity, right? We disintermediated. We took off all these photos. We implemented digital asset management and a PIM. And what happened is we were able to take these. I believe they have 60 or 80,000 SKUs, right? Which isn't terribly large, but they are one of the customers that has a lot of media for every single one of their items, including 360-degree views and et cetera, right? So what we did is we removed the clog to commerce, right? They had a 30% uplift the next month in buying immediately. We continued to improve so that the mobile platform worked better, so that they actually got buyers using the phone to be able to walk around and just order things in the store. All of these things have continued to improve over time by addressing the three things we talked about today. And in the end, right, it's turned into real money. I mean, their e-commerce is now 300% up and is 60% of their sales, from being far smaller, which, by the way, allows your salespeople, instead of doing order processing, to actually go get more customers. And I think that's the end of e-commerce, right? Um, Handling things more automatically, reorders, and making it easy for customers to shop from you.
Rob, I would normally poke holes at your 300% increase, but we have a case study up on the JetRail site from our work together on this, and
Yeah,
the customer absolutely claims a 3x increase in their
yep,
e-commerce revenue by the time that our teams were done. And sometimes being creative is just giving it a chance to look at it differently, to say,
yep.
look, that we've been doing the same thing over and over again and we don't like the results. Definition of insanity: do the same thing over and over and expect different results, right? So
Yep.
just coming at it and saying, okay, look, we're ready to listen to the experts and we're ready to take this down a different path.